singer she is, right? Lady Gaga bringing the Oscar audience to tears with her passionate song about sexual assault called Till It Happens to You. Another big Oscar moment, Spotlight winning Best Picture for its portrayal of investigative reporters who blew the lid off clergy abuse. Well, what an exciting night in Hollywood as the stars enjoyed their biggest night of the year. Leonardo DiCaprio taking home his first Oscar after 4 tries. Or 4 nominations, maybe is the best way to say that. He won for The Revenant. Brie Larson earned the lead actress prize for her performance in the drama thriller film Room. The host Chris Rock commanded the night, raising $65,000 from the stars for Girl Scouts. That was very funny. His daughter's Girl Scout troop, they sold cookies out there. And he also made news talking about, of course, the lack of diversity in Hollywood.
I get it. I get it. You get mad. Said it's not fair that Will was this good and didn't get nominated. Yeah, you're right. It's also not fair that Will was paid $20 million for Wild Wild West, okay?
And Alejandro Gonzalez Inarritu won Best Director for The Revenant. It's the first time in over half a century that a director has won that award 2 years in a row. Last year, he won for Birdman. Wow, what an accomplishment that is. All right, what a pleasure to have Linda Solomon with us now. She is the famous photographer, of course, from the Detroit area, who has photographed numerous stars at past Oscar ceremonies. So good to have you with us.
It's great to be here. I love your studio.
Oh, thank you. We love having a little window on the world down here. Okay, let's talk about last night. You watched it from home. You did not cover it this year.
I watched it from home.
Favorite moments? What'd you think?
Well, great fashions.
Yeah, always,
Charlize
right?
Theron.
Yeah.
Wasn't she magnificent?
She was beautiful.
In the gorgeous red gown with that plunging neckline. But it could only compare to your red gown.
Oh,
at
aren't
the
you?
at the charity preview. Your gown was so magnificent.
You're
and
so
also
sweet.
in
It was
red.
red as well, exactly.
Also in red.
So we've got her here. It really was. I mean, is it risky, do you think, wearing a gown that low cut, Linda?
I think so, but with that diamond necklace,
Yeah.
it looked fabulous.
It
and
really
she
did.
is so beautiful.
Yeah, okay, so who else did you
Naomi
like?
Watts
Yeah.
in this gorgeous Armani sequin gown that fit her like a mermaid.
It really
and she
did.
has such a great body, and the gown was so form-fitting. A lot of the women had strapless gowns on last
They did?
night.
I noticed
that was
that.
another trend.
Yeah.
The plunging neckline, the strapless gown, but her gown, it wasn't the over-the-top ball gown.
Yeah, no,
As you
it
can
wasn't.
see, it was the line of it was
Beautiful.
just simple
What
and
about
stunning.
Olivia Wilde?
Oh my, that was another one.
Yeah.
With the, the very, beautiful neckline, certainly, and the gorgeous color red. Oh my gosh, the red is so dramatic.
It really is.
It really
You know,
is, isn't it? On the red carpet.
I want to talk about stuff that you've done there because you have spent so many years and you captured a lot of people the first time they were at the Oscars, didn't you?
I have. Matt Damon and Ben Affleck.
Oh, right, look at
when
that.
No, these are some of our wild fashions from years past.
Oh, you're
now,
right.
that was
Yeah.
the year Jodie Foster presented to a Detroiter, Bruce Joel Rubin, when he received an Oscar for Ghost. And she was not wearing her blouse. So
Yeah,
this was
apparently.
back in 1991, wearing, again, an Armani blazer, but without a blouse. And that was considered quite risque
Crazy,
back
I would
then,
say.
and certainly the other lady next to her dressed in pearls. Now we are with there we are with Matt and Ben. When Matt was only 27
They were babies,
then,
didn't they
and
look
Ben
like
was
baby and
25
Robin
with
Williams?
Robin Williams. They received an Oscar for writing, of course, Good Will Hunting,
Yes.
which was so fabulous.
Let's go to Angelina Jolie because you had the opportunity to photograph her as well.
At 9 years old with her
Oh, my
dad and her
goodness.
brother and her grandmother.
How about that? And Brad Pitt is the next one, and of course now Brad and Angelina are.
Brad Pitt with his girlfriend at the
Oh, that's
time,
right.
Juliette Lewis. He was 29. Now he's 53. That was
Right.
his first time on the red carpet, and she was nominated for Cape Fear at that time.
Yeah, I remember that movie.
Back
Okay,
in
Oprah.
91.
You photographed Oprah.
Yes, that was the year Oprah was doing a smaller pre-show. Now they have a very lengthy pre-show, but back in 1996, it's with, of course, Oprah with Jada and Will Smith, and it was great to see them on the red carpet.
You
as always.
have photographed the classics through the years as well. We've got a picture of Sophia Loren. I mean, look at that! What a
Receiving
beautiful
an
shot.
honorary Oscar with Gregory Peck.
Yeah.
See, and now, today we don't get to see many of the legends of Hollywood.
No, we
Last
talked
night,
about that.
we had an opportunity to see Lou Gossett Jr. and Morgan Freeman, but there are very few stars that are presenters that are over the age of 50 today on the Oscars. But in past years, you could really get a chance to see the icons presenting awards.
Yeah, we'd like to see
which
more
was
of that. We talked
very
about.
special.
Well, Linda, we could spend hours, I think, looking at all your pictures and
Thank
beautiful
you.
work. It's always
Oh,
so
it's
great
great
to
to
have
see
you
you.
down here.
Thank
you
you.
for being with us.